Hey everybody, this is Shake and Bake from shakespub.net. Edenstar just went on sale today for $14. Check it out. I've had the game for a long time, played it off and on through development, and I'm really digging the latest updates. It's only going to get better. I thought I'd throw together some quick tutorials to get you going. I'm not an expert, but it may help you. You just got the game. You have no clue. We're going to start off with single player. There is co-op that was recently added, but we're going to talk about that in another video. You just got the game. Now, I already have something saved, and I've been playing it, but I'm actually going to go with a new game. Before I do that, options, standard options. You're not going to see, there's some advanced graphics saying nothing too crazy. You should be able to figure that out. We're going to do a new game. You can pick normal or hardcore. I suggest, obviously, going with normal and hit begin. And you basically spawn into this world, this planet, right? And they've done a lot of work on, trust me, I played this when it first came out. A lot of work on the visuals, the world, the biomes, how they look. It's crazy to look, and it's on the Unreal Engine 4. And this is basically, you're in this pod on this planet. I should have pulled up the Steam page, and I could have read to you what it's called, but there's a name for it and kind of a backstory to all of this. But again, first off, beautiful looking game. There is no map. You want to retrieve your Eden kit, which is straight out there. You can see at the top of my screen, there's a yellow little icon. That's the direction of your Eden kit. But before I do that, what I suggest you do is swing over here. And basically, this has got parkour. So when you're running, like to climb a wall, just run up, hit shift, and then spacebar, and keep pushing them, and you will climb that wall. It's really cool. You right-click your mouse, and this hand, this unit on your hand, which they call the RMD, will gather resources in front of you. Just keep scooping them up like this. You may have to do a little cleanup work. You want to get these kind of resources, and here, let me show you real quick. You can actually wall run. I want to show you this. It's really cool. Watch this. You ready? Just go up, hit. Oh, geez, that was an epic fail. Let's try that again. But basically, you run and keep pushing your shift, spacebar, jump on it, and just hold it at an angle and jump again, just like that. Very cool. So fall damage, there is a little bit of fall damage in the game, nothing too crazy. The thing you got to really watch out for, though, is these cliffs. These are floating islands, so when you look out here, when you're running, if you keep running, you don't look, you will fall off, and you will lose all of your resources. Okay, so things in the world you can gather. Rocks, trees like this, these plants. So when you're running around, this and the left mouse is going to be this melee tool. If you hold the left mouse button in, it'll pose like this, and this is a more powerful strike. If you just click it, you're going to be swinging this. It almost looks like a baton, an asp, is what it looks like. All right, let's get up here. We're going to get this. You're going to get your Eden kit first, because you see nightfall at the top there is in 15 minutes. And that's when you'll start to get exposed to radiation in the world through the night. And the night's not that long, but you definitely want to get this Eden kit as fast as you can. And again, to power up, and I keep always forgetting the name, the RMD, all you do is pull, grab bushes and grass. Here's another item you're going to want to get. This here is Tennel. Now you can see when I go up to it and put basically my crosshairs over it, it tells you on the screen what it basically contains. So 25% Tennel, 5% Brigmanite. I'm just going to gather some of that up as well, because one thing you're going to see now, if you hit tab, you could do tab, but I'm going to hit the 2 key. This is my Eden kit. This is basically your base, and it's all ready to roll, right? And basically, you find a place to put this. Now, before you do that, what I suggest you do before night gets here is explore a little bit and try to find you a safe, somewhat safe place. And what I mean by that is, as you roam around out in this world, you're going to run into these, I'll call them like hives of bad NPCs, of creatures, right? And as you look around, normally you'll see like a red beam going up, but let's actually swing by here. There's some resources up here, just because I've, again, push against the wall, hold shift, and it basically will climb that ledge. We'll get some more of this stuff here. It won't take you long to learn what the different resources are and what they kind of can do. Now, here's the thing cool about this game is depending on what resources you get will determine the strength of what you build and the different, I'd say, assets or the variables of that item. So if you build a wall out of certain material, it might be stronger, more heat resistive than another material. So as you're building, you're going to want to learn what materials are stronger, but also which ones can you gather in a fairly quickly time, so you're not spending a ton of time trying to find some rare item to craft with or build with. Now, I did say the word craft. There is not crafting in the game right now. Pretty much just gathering resources and use those resources to build a variety of items, which I'll show you here in a minute. I'm just going to get some more of this, some ironite, gridamite, however you say that. And then I'm going to set the base up just so we can get going. I'll show you that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a location. I'm going to kind of put a wall behind me. I kind of like to do that. This looks like a good spot right now. You see that red light, that beam going up over there? There's some creatures over there that basically will come out, or if you go near that hive, will attack you. So I'm just going to kind of place it a little more. Actually, I'm going to go a little further up. I know a good spot I want to show you that it's a different kind of biome that looks really, really cool. We still got 11 minutes. We got plenty of time. We'll gather some more resources as we move forward here. All right, here we go. And again, looking around, it looks really, really awesome. They've really expanded the world. It's a lot bigger. It's going to get a lot bigger. And that's the part I'm really excited for, to see even more biomes, diversity in the map, the world. Now, you're going to run into some NPCs. Normally, you can just outrun them in the way the game is currently. So if you see some, just run. That's my advice to you. Now, you also can find in the world other Eden kits, other pods that have crashed, and gather those resources as well. All right, we're just going to go right up here. I like this spot. Kind of a little high ground here. I'm going to go ahead and gather. You can pretty much gather most everything in this world. And they're all going to give you different things. Like this is going to give you protonite, and I believe it's going to give you aluminum. Now, certain areas you can't build in based on, like, see this grid right here? I can tell already I can't build on top of that. But I should be able to put the Eden kit up here, basically my base. And let me do that right now. I'm going to hit the 2 key, and I'm going to put this thing right there. And it says it can't. There's obstruction. There. Boom. So now I've got the Eden kit up, right? And this is, when I say Eden kit, it's basically your base. And it shoots up this beam of light, and out all around now is a dome, basically. This dome is kind of like where you can breathe regular air and not be affected by the radiation inside this dome. And then this is where you're going to set up your defenses. Now, you can expand that dome by feeding resources into your Eden kit. But before I do that, I'm going to get some walls up. And how we build is basically I'm going to hit the 2 key, my number 2 key. And on the right, you see it says primitives, defenses, utilities, and foundations. Now, to change that, just push in the middle mouse button. And you can see it's changing. I'm going to go to primitives. And now hold control down, right? And on the left side of the screen, you'll see I'm scrolling through the different resources I've gathered. I'm going to go with this ironite because I can make 30 wall units. I'm going to come up here. And this is just pretty much snap in place. It's pretty easy to do. And just going to start snapping those walls in there just by clicking my left mouse button. If you make a mistake, you can right-click and basically suck up that resource, gather it back up. I don't know if there's a period of time where you can get it right away, but you can harvest those materials. If they've been there a while, you're not going to get the full value of that material. Now, let's go ahead and make a door. You can make a door in this game. How we're going to do that again is hit our 2 key for building. We're already in that. And I'm going to push the middle mouse button, and it's under utilities, actually. And I'm going to scroll. There's my door. I can make 7. And there's my door. So I got a door here now. I can just walk through that. I love the doors in this game. And you see where we've gotten going now. We're going. But you also got to think about defenses because they're going to attack you at night, right? So how you build the defense. And again, I'm not going to go through this whole elaborate thing. I just want to show you again how to get started is you're going to hit the middle mouse button. Now, the one thing you're going to want to do, I like to put mine on towers out here, kind of so they're high up a little bit. And the other thing is you want to put foundations in. So if I'm going to put a tower down here, what I'm going to do is go down to foundations. I'm going to put a foundation right there. And then I'm going to go push the middle mouse button and go to primitives, scroll, and I'm going to go to tower, put a tower on top of that. And let's see if I can do a defense now. And a defense, let's see, this Carillium auto turret. I don't know if I said that right, but see it's red. I can't place it because I don't have enough of that material to do it. I'm going to hold CTRL down and scroll through my resources. And it says here I need some more protonite, which I know is in the trees. So we're going to go, and I also need, no, we're good on the 10 and all. We need 30. I've got 31. So we're going to go gather some trees right now, some protonite. And we also can get it out of this stuff here too, I believe. No, not of that. The trees, actually. Sorry. Just by looking at the tree, see that says protonite 31%? Let's go ahead and gather some of that. Just need a little bit more. I think it was 15, if I remember right. We'll just get a little more. Okay, we're set. And let's go ahead and just take a power stroke on this dude right here. Watch out for his tongue, though. Ooh, that tongue is nasty. All right, we'll get rid of... There, he's gone. Okay. Let's get back up here. And now we'll go ahead and put in a... I think I have enough to make a turret. Hit number 2. Right there. Boom. Now we got a gun, automatic gun turret. Anything comes inside that dome, it's going to open fire. Now, the thing you got to know, though, when you're building, right, is that the more gun stuff you add, the more power you're going to need to power those items. And so part of that is looking at this, hitting tab, your Eden kit. And you can see I'm at a shield level of 1 right here. You can push all the way out to 4. And how you do that is just find a resource. And if I hit max over here, you can see how that moved up. I'm going to hit convert. You could store it in your Eden kit. I'm not going to hit convert. And that just pushed out the radius of my dome, basically, okay? And you can do that way out. And I'll show you in my other build how I did that. So it's that simple. It sounds simple. But when the night comes, you're going to get attacked. They are going to attack your base. You're going to have to get defenses up, and you're going to have to survive. Let me go ahead and show you my other base real quick and show you kind of what I've built so far. And it's nothing too elaborate, but you get a sense of what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're in basically my save game, and this is my base right here. If you want to turn your light on, hit your L key and get a light. But you can see here, you know, I've got turrets up. I've got this electrical fence set up here. All of these things, some walls for protection. And this is doing a pretty good job so far of protecting my base. And then basically once you get to this point, you know, then it's about exploring, going out, gathering more resources, you know, building and having fun with that. I need to put a wall up here real quick, guys. Let's go ahead and hit number 2 key. And we're just going to put that right in there. I don't even know if that's the right material, but that's okay. Just put that right there. That'll work. And the other things, like I said, you craft some weapons. I got a pistol. You can craft a machine gun, and there's a couple other weapons. Also, you're going to want to upgrade your hand. And that's the one thing I didn't tell you about. Your RMD, right? You're going to want to upgrade that as soon as you can. Right here, under this tab, right here, RMD modules. You're going to want to go in and start upgrading these because initially you won't be able to, like I'll show you, you won't be able to do this. Right-click, hold. You won't be able to do that. That's like bowling. Too much fun. And you won't be able to do this. You'll have to upgrade that RMB so you can do a lot of crazy fun stuff like this. And I love throwing these guys around. It's a ton of fun. Let's go out and do that real quick. And again, go out, explore the world. Use that save button. And again, I'm not an expert on the game, but hopefully these tips have helped you. Let's have a little fun just throwing some of these guys around because it is a hoot. And things you can upgrade, like if I hold CTRL down, control, look at that boost I can do to myself. That's one of the upgrades, the perks I did. And it's just stuff like that, crazy random stuff happens. Let's just get this dude here. These guys are really doing a good job of adding new stuff, new features, the vigils. And more biomes are coming underwater, which I can't wait for that. I hope I can build underwater. And the multiplayer, of course. Oh, my goodness. You can actually pick up these stink balls. And Chuck Bills as well. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's keep going. I'll show you one thing I really like to do. Let's gather some more energy for our RMB here. What I like to do is this. Watch this. Throw them up and then do some target practice. That's too much fun. Oh my goodness. Let's get these guys up here. And then watch this. Oh, I'm out. Gather some more energy. No problem. Gather some more. You got to always be gathering up. And you can also upgrade your hand to gather energy quicker. Let's get these guys. Oh, we're going to take all these guys on. You can get good at this. You can really get good at this. Now, eventually, I believe they're gonna. They're thinking about adding objectives, things you can actually do in this world. Go out, maybe find hard to find loot, climb that cliff, whatever. I'd love to see when the world gets big enough. I almost like we could craft a rover vehicle or a jetpack, something to traverse the landscape. I think that would be cool. Get that tongue back in your mouth, son. Let's get this guy. Let's see if I can catch him in there. Yes! I didn't know I could do that. You actually can. I'm going to throw this guy up. Now, watch this. This is going to be awesome. Watch. You actually can throw him up. Now, watch this. You ready? Watch, 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 watch. This is so funny. Oh, that gotta hurt. All right, guys. I hope this tutorial's helped you, got you started. It's a lot of fun. It's still obviously early access, got a ways to go, but it's got a good start. And I'll do some other tutorials here on the multiplayer here soon. I just having too much fun with that. Too much fun. Cheers, peace, guys. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the likes. And I'll see you in the gaming world.